It was supposed to take 8 months, but it took 2.5 years. Is the other is
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. And a lot changes in 2.5 years, you know?
And that was kind of a wake up call to us that if we were to try to chase the headlines surrounding AI, we were going to fail. So then the
Right.
question became, how can we make a film about AI, the fastest moving technology maybe that's ever been created by humanity, and make it as relevant 6 minutes, 6 months, 6 years after it's out?
And I think it was 48 hours or 72 hours later that Sam was just back on the board that we realized like, oh, we really cannot be reactionary to how we make this film and the stories as they unfold in real time because, you know, a film's timeline is long. You shoot
Yeah.
everything and then everything you shot, you're editing for a while, and there's only so many adjustments you can make after you start really building it out that, you know, it works for most films, but for a story like this, you know, it's like if something happened in real time when we're towards the end of the edit, that becomes very difficult, if not impossible, to put into the film, unless you do like really wacky stuff.
And because of the nature of wanting to make a movie that's as relevant like 6 minutes, 6 months, 6 years after it's made, there are all kinds of specifics that I would have loved to have pointed to. There's like I could give you actually 200 examples of things like that, but that's what our life was for two and a half
It was a
years.
mess to navigate, to be completely
Yeah.
frank, and it took kind of the brains of everyone working on the film to keep ourselves above board and ahead of, you know, any possible issues by seeding something in the film that became
Yeah.
an untruth later.
We can rely upon being able to tell a human story about humans coexist and co-evolve with technology and hopefully show people where that like they if they can see themselves in that, then the actual sort of facts we're all going to be the tidal wave of headlines is never going to stop.